Imagine a young professional living in a fast-paced city. Every day, they worked long hours and spent most of their money on expensive things, hoping it would make them happy. But soon, they realized that the clutter and spending only brought stress, not joy. This story is more common than you might think. In today's world, where consumerism is everywhere, many people are searching for simpler, more meaningful lives. That's where frugal living and minimalism come in. These lifestyle choices focus on spending less, valuing what you have, and living with fewer possessions to create a happier life. But living frugally and embracing minimalism isn't about giving up everything you enjoy. It's about making thoughtful choices that add value to your life. This video will guide you on how to live frugally and minimalism, how to start your journey, explore the benefits, and show you why these practices can lead to a more fulfilling life. Number 1. Understanding frugal living and minimalism. Frugal living means being careful with money and choosing to spend less. It's not about being cheap or avoiding spending money altogether. It's about spending wisely on things that truly matter. For example, someone living frugally might skip daily takeout and cook at home to save money, but they'll spend on good quality items that last longer. This way, frugal living helps people save money and worry less about their finances. Minimalism, on the other hand, is about living with fewer things and focusing on what's essential. It's not just cleaning out your closet or having a simple home. It's a mindset that helps reduce clutter in life, both physically and mentally. Minimalists keep items that add value and remove anything that distracts them from what's important, like relationships, experiences, and well-being. Though frugality and minimalism are different, they go well together. Both lifestyles aim to help people live better with less, focusing on quality over quantity. Choosing these paths doesn't mean giving up comfort. It means finding joy in simplicity and using money and space thoughtfully. When combined, frugality and minimalism can lead to a life that feels richer without spending more. Number 2. The philosophy behind frugality and minimalism. Frugality and minimalism are more than just saving money or having fewer things. They are ways of thinking that help people live more intentionally. Frugality has roots in the idea that resources are valuable and should not be wasted. This way of life became especially important during tough times in history, like the Great Depression, when people had to stretch their money and resources to get by. Even today, this mindset teaches us to be smart with what we have and to appreciate simple pleasures. Minimalism is linked to ideas from Zen Buddhism and Stoic philosophy. These philosophies encourage people to avoid being overly attached to material possessions and instead focus on inner peace and happiness. The main idea is that less clutter means less stress. By removing what isn't necessary, people can enjoy a calmer and more meaningful life. Both frugality and minimalism share a common goal: to help people focus on what truly matters. They teach that happiness doesn't come from owning more, but from appreciating what you have and making mindful choices. Whether it's spending money thoughtfully or keeping only what you need, these philosophies promote a life that's simple, balanced, and fulfilling. Number 3. The unexpected psychological benefits. Living frugally and embracing minimalism come with surprising benefits for mental health. Studies show that when people live with fewer things and spend money carefully, they often feel less stress. This is because clutter can make the mind feel overwhelmed, leading to anxiety. When you clear out what you don't need, you create a calm space that helps you feel more relaxed and focused. Frugal living also brings peace of mind by reducing financial worries. When you spend less and save more, you're less likely to feel anxious about unexpected expenses. This sense of control over your money can boost your confidence and help you feel secure. Minimalism helps in another important way. It reduces decision fatigue. When you have fewer possessions, you spend less time choosing what to wear or how to organize your home. This frees up mental energy for more important decisions and activities. The simplicity of minimalism makes life easier and more peaceful. Both lifestyles teach that happiness comes from experiences and connections, not from having more stuff. By shifting focus from material things to what truly matters, frugal and minimalist living can lead to a happier, more balanced mind. Number 4. Debunking common myths. There are many myths about frugal living and minimalism that make these lifestyles sound unappealing or extreme. One common myth is that being frugal means being cheap or never spending money on fun or quality items. In reality, frugality is about spending smarter, not avoiding spending. Frugal people choose to spend on things that are meaningful and bring value to their lives, like investing in a durable pair of shoes instead of buying cheap ones that fall apart quickly. Another myth is that minimalism is only for the wealthy, who can afford to have less. This idea is far from the truth. Minimalism isn't about owning fancy, empty spaces or expensive, simple items. It's about making intentional choices that anyone can practice, no matter their income. For some, it may mean decluttering a room, while for others, it's about having fewer but better quality things. Lastly, people think living a minimalist or frugal life means giving up comfort and joy. On the contrary, many find that cutting out unnecessary items and spending allows them to enjoy life more. They discover they're happier with less stress, more financial freedom, and greater focus on experiences and relationships over things. Number 5. Practical steps to start your frugal and minimalist journey. Starting a frugal and minimalist lifestyle may seem hard, but with a few simple steps, you can begin to see real changes. 1. Analyze your spending habits. The first step to living frugally is understanding where your money goes. Track your expenses for a month and look for areas where you can cut back. For example, if you find you're spending too much on eating out, try cooking at home more often. This small change can save you a lot over time. 2. Adopt a one-in, one-out rule. To start living more minimally, practice the one-in, one-out rule. This means if you buy something new, you let go of an item you no longer need. This helps keep your space organized and prevents clutter from building up. 3. Use the 30-day rule for purchases. Before making any non-essential purchase, wait 30 days. This cooling-off period helps you decide if you really need or want the item. Often, you'll find the desire fades, saving you money and space. 4. Embrace DIY solutions. Doing things yourself is a great way to save money and reduce waste. For instance, try making simple home repairs or cooking homemade meals. DIY projects can also be rewarding and help build useful skills. 5. Declutter with a purpose. Go through your belongings and ask yourself if each item brings value to your life. You can use the KonMari method, which involves keeping only things that spark joy. Donate or sell items that no longer serve you. This will help you create a space that feels more peaceful and manageable. Starting small and making these changes one step at a time can help you move towards a more frugal and minimalist lifestyle that's both rewarding and practical. Hearing about real people who embrace frugal and minimalist lifestyles can inspire you to start your own journey. One story is of a family that decided to downsize from a large house to a small, cozy home. They sold or donated most of their unused furniture and decorations, keeping only what they truly needed and loved. This change reduced their mortgage payments and allowed them to save more for their future. The parents noted that the smaller space brought them closer as a family, improving their relationships and quality time together. Another is about an individual who was deep in debt due to credit card spending. They chose a frugal lifestyle, cutting unnecessary expenses and sticking to a strict budget. They started cooking at home, avoiding impulse purchases, and using public transport instead of owning a car. Over a few years, they paid off their debt and felt more financially secure than ever before. Finally, a digital nomad decided to adopt minimalism to travel more freely. By reducing their possessions to what fit in a suitcase, they saved on rent and discovered new experiences around the world. This choice allowed them to work remotely and focus on adventures rather than things. Choosing a frugal and minimalist lifestyle can be life-changing. It's not about giving up everything you love, but about making smarter choices that bring more joy and less stress. By spending wisely and living with only what you need, you create a simpler, more peaceful life. These practices help reduce financial worries, clear mental clutter, and focus on what truly matters: experiences, relationships, and well-being. Starting this journey step by step can lead to big improvements in your life. Embrace frugality and minimalism to find happiness not in having more, but in enjoying life more fully. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.